Mr. Jeff Hancock.
Before my time starts, I've got about 12 point cases to make on this, taking the citizens, people, shrinking the constitutional powers of we the people by government abuses, cover-ups. Could I ask for a little more time? Because I can't possibly get through it. I've got them all numbered and everything.
Well, I would guess that some of them you've already covered, and if you'd like to provide us a copy, we can certainly read that. But I would suggest that you go ahead and cover what you think is the most important.
Well, can
in
I
3
just say
minutes.
this? I don't mind, I never intend to be redundant, but if this is a representative constitutional republic to be governed from the local to the state to the federal, and the reason for that is so that the people's voices are not silenced. And my voice has been silenced, and I've never been here for me. It's always been, we the people, so. Can I finish the program this time? Probably could do it in like about, no more than 8 minutes.
I think we're going to stay with 3 minutes, right there at it. So
Well,
if you'll go ahead and begin and stick to the points, and if you'd be, more than happy if you'd like to make copies of anything that you want to present copies to us for the remainder. We can all certainly read, but if you'd stay to your points, I think you can do a lot in 3 minutes.
yeah, but if I don't complete, then it's not a completed process here or presentation.
I would say begin and do what you can. You're usually here quite frequently, so you can continue on the next
I
time.
should have only had to come one time, But anyway, Congress is the voice of the will of the people. Adam Putnam and now his status quo, Dennis Ross, is blocking I, Jeff Hancock, from telling the American people the truth from sea to shine and sea by testifying on the criminality of this board in Tallahassee and Washington, D.C., and the People's U.S. Justice Department for continuing to give Grady C. Judd a pass, who violated America's election laws on television to get elected in May of '03 by prosecuting an innocent American citizen. And for Todd Dantzler, my mom's business that this board and this politicization and everything at the moment of her arrest closed down is in your jurisdiction. So, we all make our own beds. The Lakeland Ledger, they also mischaracterized me by putting me in the paper unconstitutionally, by calling me a frequent critic. I'm a whistleblower. I name names, I point fingers, I uncircle the wagons. There's a direct correlation between the RICO Act on the Supreme Court ruling on the continuity plus relationship test, and between that, of course, what came first is the Declaration of Independence on the ongoing, continuing government abuses in this matter, because this is the network of collusion from the lowest levels of government to the highest levels of government, and it crosses all humane lines, party lines. The media is all entangled in the web, and it's taken the people's liberties away. And Sam Adams, his vision was ended up being the first premise of America, which was paragraph 2, column 1 of the Declaration of Independence, where Newt Gingrich stopped short of. But anyway, the quick summary of that is all men are created equally by our Creator. We are all endowed with certain unalienable rights to life, liberty, to pursuit of happiness, which was supposed to be the right to own property. The government exists by the consent to the governed. When the government fails to meet these ends, we the people's ends, it's the people's right to alter or abolish such government and institute a new constitutional representative republic government. And certainly not for frivolous or unmerited matters. This board has no standing to even exist. I mean, you never give any premises for any precedences for any of your decision making on continuing to cover up for Grady Judd, which is taking away the citizens' constitutional powers to due process of law. Just for example,
And I
some
need
laws
you
being
to
violated.
wrap up,
Separation
Mr.
of powers,
Hancock.
Article 10, states' rights, due process of law, 4, 5, 6, which is standing, 14 of the Bill of Rights. Article 1, redress grievances on issues of merit. I can't do that. My mother never got a de novo hearing for Jeff Mann and all the others that have suffered under this board. At least, I would say to the Jeff Manns of the world, that at least you guys weren't just run out of business at the moment of arrest and politicized with that infamous press conference that an unelected, unappointed person running for sheriff of Polk County, Florida, by the name of Grady C. Judd called. Also, guns taken away. My RICO arrest under the anti-SLAPP strategic lawsuit against public participation clearly, I told you last time I was here 6 weeks ago, clearly passes the continuity plus relationship test. If I'm convicted of a third-degree felony, which I've never in my life been charged with any felonies ever, my guns will be taken away. My right to vote will be taken away. And this is really all about stopping me from trying to warn the people. And it goes from, Adam Putnam, Dennis Ross. I've been calling that cretin since 2 weeks before he got elected. And I've called him, his Washington, D.C. office, his local office down here. And, hey, if he wants to go to jail with Adam Putnam when he gets indicted and convicted by our constitutional means, then so be it. Call me Dennis Ross. You're the voice of the will of the people, Dennis Ross. Jeb Bush, you're no conservative.
Thank you, Mr. Hancock.